The Pardoner's Tale by Geoffrey Chaucer is a part of the Canterbury Tales, a collection of stories told by pilgrims on their way to the shrine of St. Thomas Becket in Canterbury Cathedral. In this tale, the pardoner, a corrupt church official who sells indulgences and pardons for sins, tells a story to Geoffrey Chaucer and other pilgrims to illustrate the dangers of greed. The Pardoner's Tale begins with three riotous young men drinking in a tavern when they hear a funeral bell tolling. They inquire about the cause of the bell and learn that a friend of theirs has been killed by death, who has taken many victims due to the plague. Enraged by this news, the three men set out to find and kill Death. On their journey, they encounter an old man who appears feeble and weary. They ask him where they can find Death, and he directs them to a nearby grove. Upon reaching the grove, they discover a great treasure of gold coins beneath a tree. Forgetting their quest for Death, they begin to plot how to take the treasure for themselves. One of the men is dispatched to the town to fetch wine and bread for a celebratory feast. In his absence, the remaining two conspire to kill him upon his return so that they can split the treasure between themselves. The third man, meanwhile, decides to poison the wine he has bought to eliminate his companions and keep the treasure for himself. When the third man returns, he is stabbed to death by his companions, fulfilling their plan. They then sit down to enjoy the feast, drinking the poisoned wine intended for the third man. Consequently, they too die, leaving the treasure unclaimed. In the end, the pardoner uses the tale as a moral lesson. He tells about the destructive power of greed. He emphasizes the consequences of the characters' actions and highlights how their greed led to their downfall. The pardoner seeks to persuade his audience to repent of their sins and purchase indulgences from him to avoid a similar fate. In this way, he made money from his impressive tale of greed and sin. The Pardoner's Tale serves as a critique of the corruption and hypocrisy within the church during Chaucer's time. The pardoner himself is a symbol of moral decay. He uses his position to exploit people's fears and desires for personal gain. Through Pardoner's Tale, Geoffrey Chaucer exposes the dangers of greed and the folly of those who succumb to it. Pardoner's Tale offers a cautionary message that remains relevant to contemporary audiences.